Can you tell me where are you now? No, I'm just wondering, where did you go? Okay, because have you any idea what time is it? Tell me again, how old are you? Just a simple question. I just need to know, why are you late? Have you any idea what is this? All I need to know is, who are you talking to? Do you know who is that person? If you think why I highlighted these statements, the answer is because they are the point of focus for today's lesson. Apparently. So the question should be why they are the point of focus. If you want to have impeccable English structure in terms of speaking, in terms of writing, this video is for you. Because if you think these sentences are structured properly, I'm sorry to tell you, you're wrong. Aww. Now wait. You might think that because you can form sentences and questions, you know about sentence structure full well. But trust me, there is more to this that you should learn. Coming up. But first, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so you get a ping every time I upload. Also, your like, comment, and share are highly appreciated. So some of you might say that sentence number 1 and number 2 are wrong. And I totally vouch for that. As for number 3 and 4, let me tell you that both of them are wrong. However, number 5 and 6 are also wrong. But finally, as you thought, the last one, which is number 7, is perfectly wrong. Let's break this down and have a little warm-up. How would you ask about someone's whereabouts? Simple, huh? But just a little syntax nuance can shake up the whole structure.
Tell me where you are. Tell me where you are. Tell me where you are.
So is it where are you or where you are? Which one of them is correct? Both are fine, depending on your choice of words. If you need more insight into this, stay tuned. And we're gonna get our examples today from movies. This is one of the grammatical structures that a lot of people make mistakes on because we think it's not a big deal when it actually is a big deal. It's not actually grammar, it is related to a field of study that's called pragmatics. But enough of big terminology. So today I'm introducing to you the noun clause. Just allow me to give you a little heads up. This English lesson is for advanced English learners and maybe upper intermediate. But if you're an intermediate English learner or if you're even a beginner, that's perfectly fine. You're totally welcome. I'm going to leave English subtitles on the bottom corner of the screen along with Arabic translation. Just one tip before we start this video. I just need you to take all the time you need to try to understand every single detail. Don't try to jump to conclusions. Don't try to skip any part of the video because it will backfire. You can pause the video whenever you need. You can rewind, take it slowly, don't rush. So let me give you an outline of what we're going to cover today. So today we're going to discuss in details what a noun clause is, when to use it, how to build it, how it works, and so forth and so on. Also, we're going to discuss some definitions to pave the way for today's lesson. Also, we're going to study the conjunctions and we're going to study them because they are related to the main focus of today's lessons. Whenever we mention the noun clause, the conjunctions come after. Then I'm going to give you some examples just to pinpoint today's lesson. And for sure, I'm going to give you a quiz at the end of the video just to reinforce what we have studied. So in order to know the meaning of the noun clause, we need to study some definitions. So let's get down to some definitions. So a question is a sentence that we use to ask for information. For example, what time is it now? However, the sentence is a group of words that we use to give some information. For example, it's 8 o'clock now. Notice that the question ended with is it. Nonetheless, the sentence started with it is. And this is what we call the question word order and the sentence word order. There's also the complex sentence, and the complex sentence, as you can tell, is a sentence that combines two smaller sentences, but in this case they will not be called sentences. Instead, they will be called clauses. For example, can you please tell me what time it is? In this big complex sentence, we have two clauses. Can you please tell me? And what time it is. The noun clause here is the second one, which is what time it is. But does it take the form of a question word order or a sentence word order? Of course, it takes the form of a sentence word order. So next time you use a complex sentence, make sure the noun clause seems like a statement, not a question, even if you're asking. So what links these two sentences together? is the word what. And what here functions as a conjunction. But what are the other examples of the conjunctions? Some examples of the conjunctions are that, who, what, where, when, how, whoever, whatever, whenever, wherever, if, whether, whom, which is slightly used, whose, what, of course, why, that, which. So let's cite different noun clauses from the movies.
You wonder what his name is?
The actor here said what his name is instead of what is his name because it's a complex sentence. So the noun clause has to take the form of a sentence word order. And next.
Do you know where my dad is?
So instead of saying, do you know where's my dad? Nemo here properly used the noun clause and made it sound like a statement, not a question. Up next.
Simon Feck?
I don't know who that is.
Clearly, the actress here didn't say who's that because her question is not a simple one. Nevertheless, it's preceded by another clause which is I don't know. So in that case, it becomes a complex sentence and goes as I don't know who that is. I really have a story to tell you. In one of my classes, I had this student who used to scrutinize everything, which I love because I used to be the same type of student. My tutors, my professors, my teachers out there, I must have given you a really hard time. Sorry, guys. We were studying the past simple from scratch. I mean it, like literally from scratch. And at the end of the session, I give them a reference about the movie I Know What You Did Last Summer. And I had this student who gave me the standing ovation of her index finger. And she was like, Zala, excuse me, but this is not the structure that you're trying to teach us. I was trying to give a detail that will serve my teaching that day, but unfortunately it just backfired. This student thought that it should be structured as I know what did you do last summer, but this is not how we should say it, and this is not the name of the movie. I digress. Okay, so now let's correct the sentences we have highlighted in the beginning of the video. Number 1 is, I'm wondering where you went. 2, have you any idea what time it is? And number 3, tell me how old you are. While the 4th one is, I need to know why you're late. And the 5th sentence is, have you any idea what this is? Number 6, I need to know who you're talking to. And number 7, do you know who that person is? And now it's time for Bob quiz. I'm gonna write 2 sentences. One of them is structured properly and the other one has a wrong structure. Now try to figure out which one of them is correct and which one of them is wrong. So the first sentence is, I don't know what's your favorite color. And the second one, I don't know what your favorite color is. Write your answer in the comments.